Morning, everybody. Morning. I gotta get these earbuds out. Yeah, earbuds. All right. Anyway, I said there are probably some people that I missed thanking. I miss thanking. Uh, I just had to do that. I'm goofy that way. Um, I needed to thank Bill. I believe it's Bill 457, Chrissy, and Frosty. I forgot you guys. So I want to thank you for donating and help me meet my goal. Actually surpassing my goal by 100%. So we're a little over $400, and I will make that $500, and we'll get that done. So thank you all very much. Again, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20 people. 20 people that donated to the Green Beret Foundation. And I'm going to bet that most of you don't even know what the Green Beret Foundation is or if that it even existed prior to this point. But thank you very much for that. And all of you panelists that put up with, I'm not going to say whose idea it was, but it was Steve's stream. And all of you panelists put up with that. So thank you very much. Means a lot to me. It really does. Then the last time I did this, the last video, I forgot to tell you what the thumbnails were and everything. I don't even remember what the thumbnail was on the last one. The thumbnail on this one is a cherry tree out in the McIntyre wildlife area. And you see that big ball in the middle of it, that's a burl, B-U-R-L, burl. And it's very desirable for knife handles and handles on anything to make chests out of and stuff like that. It's a desirable piece of wood. Anyway, that wildlife area seems to be just full of them. And most of them are in cherry trees, believe it or not. So we're going to open this package that I forgot to open, and I tell you about this right here. Yes, it's got a little red sticker on for individual sale, but that's because it hadn't been taken out of the box yet. When they do that for individual sale, they go through a box and they put tags on for individual sale. And as you can see, I just took that off. But I bought a box. I stopped at a different tobacco store. This one was up by the casino, and I rarely go up there. But when I was going up to find that wildlife rehabber, I stopped in town there by the casino, and there's a tobacco shop. So, oh, what the hell? I'll stop there. I need a box of cigars anyway. So I found a box of these. They didn't have any of the ones I wanted, but they had a box of these here. So you put it in front of my face. So maybe it will focus on it. And I ain't going to. Just get everything else out of the way. They really hate, these cameras really hate cellophane. There you go. Arturo Fuentes. And you look at the bottom, it's the Grand Reservas. And I don't know, these Arturo Fuentes are about a $9 cigar. Not bad. They got this little paper thing on, and they got this little, it's about a $9 cigar. But anyway, I bought a box, 20 cigars. So I think the box is just right less than $170. So not a bad buy on a box of cigars. So I bought a box of these. They are just about the right size to what I like. A little bit long, maybe about that much too long, but about the right size. I think maybe a little bit bigger around. I like them. Yeah, this is all right. This is all right though. It's all right. And I smoked 2, 3 of these already. And I'll tell you what, they're not a bad cigar for a $9 cigar. Not real bad. I mean, it's $8 and some odd cents, 67 cents per, and they're comparable to the punch Grand Reservas that I get. And so these Arturo Fuentes are about like that. So the next box, I will try and get my Fat Bottom Betty's just to show you the box. And I will bring in the Arturo Fuente box to show you that because it's a nice box. Not a wood box, though. It's a cardboard box, regular cigar box. Not a wood box like my, you see my Mark Twain box? And then there's the, this one over here. That's my La Aroma de Cuba, which is a pretty good cigar, and a Mark Twain box. And then the one sitting under that sculpture is an acid box, acid cigars. Very good. Just a minute, let me move. There you go. Now you can see it. Oops. Sorry. Now you can see the acid on there. There's an acid box there. I think I'll probably send one of them. I don't know if I'll send in any of those 3. I sent Jenna a couple boxes, cigar boxes. So there you go. Jenna likes my cigar boxes, so I've sent her a couple. Anyway, we have this package to open. So let's open this thing, should we? And this time I won't bore you with the good thing I wore pants. The good thing I wore pants remark. All right, who is this from? This is from Bill 457, I believe. I think this is a Mama T's buy. And yesterday I was on 3 different auctions. 3 different auctions. Yep, that's it. Reuse that one. Over there in the box. 3 different auctions. Let's see, we had yesterday. What do we have? We had the Coin Zone auction. We had Big T's auction. Or Mama T's. Which one is it? Mama T's auction. And we had Coin Sniper Chris's auction. So, we got too much stuff laying up there. And then we went to Steve Looking for Silver's stream. And I don't know. I was tired. I think I went to bed at 12. I think they ended it probably about 12 o'clock last night. So that was it. I was shot, man. I was shot. All right, in the trash, that one goes. We are taped up like you wouldn't believe. I think this was the stuff that somebody had bought and then didn't pay for. And then I bought it. It's one of those things. If you're going to buy it, you say you're going to buy it, pay for it. It's yours, dude. Don't do that. Don't say you're going to buy something at an auction and then don't pay for it. Don't do that. Don't be that person. All right. Looks like I got 6 coins. I don't know. It's $45 or whatever it was. I don't really care. I think I got a couple of Canadian dimes. I'll have to look with my old eyes because they're so goddamn small. Africa. South Africa, I think. Yep, 1959, South Africa. I don't know what it is. It's got to be a dime, I think. Nope. It says 3D, 3D. South Africa, 1959. South Africa, South Africa. 3D. Is that a, let me see. Rand is their money. So 3D. What is a 3D? I don't know. 1959. It's the same thing. So I got 2 of those. I don't know what those are. Are those magnetic? No. See, they're not magnetic. Okay. Those aren't magnetic, but I don't know what they are. I mean, maybe it's all South African coins. Maybe I bought some South African stuff. I don't know. No, this is a Canadian 1942 50-cent piece. That's nice. Oh, I forgot to show you, didn't I? I don't know if it will focus on this. Oh, of course, it'd be upside down, wouldn't it? See, 1959 South African 3D or something. Hey, Seth, how are you, buddy? Good morning. See, I wanted to get this done this morning because I had those 3 people to thank yet. So I forgot to open his package. So I don't know. I got 2 of those. And they're still in cellophane. So I don't know. I have to do some research on them. And then I got this nice Canadian 50-cent piece. We got King George VI on there. That's nice shape yet, too. A 1942. I wonder if I got that one. I'll have to look and see. And then this one is a, oh, wow. Well, that's a 40%er. It's a 1970 Balboa. Huh. I have some Balboas. I don't know if I have this one, though. That one's in good shape, too. That one's in pretty good shape. That's not bad. All right, then let's see what we got here. Hey, AZ. Good morning, buddy. 1944 Philippines. 50 centavos. And these are 3/4 silver, or 0.75. I know I got a few of these. United States of America. See that? Well, it's a 44, and that's a war coin. But what I find extremely interesting is that it says United States of America on it. I find that extremely interesting. And then we got a 1960. Oh, that's a 60%. Yeah, that's a 60% coin. Austrian coin. I don't have too many of those. Austrian coin. It's a 5 shilling piece. I don't think I have any Austrian coins, to tell you the truth. It's a 5 shilling piece. That one's in pretty good shape too, actually. I mean, if you look at it, that's pretty good shape too. Huh, I have to look in my foreign stuff and see what I have. Oops. Damn it. There, turn it on. I have to look and see what I got. But that's what I got from Bill 457. I got one little package coming from him again, I think. Little few foreign coins. I think that's what he sells mostly. So that's what I got. I don't know. I don't know if you guys think that's a good deal or not, but I don't know. I got a few foreign ones up here that I was thinking about selling or giving away. Where are they at? Right here. That's that Canadian. That goes in the pile there. I got some right here I was thinking about doing something with. I think these are the newer ones that are magnetic in this little pile right here. And I think this is the smallest coin I think I've seen made. Is that 1959 Netherlands. Look at that. There's my fingernail for reference. And I got little fingers and I chew my nails. So there you go. But that's, I think, probably the smallest coin I've ever seen. And if you look, that is magnetic. So all of these are magnetic. Okay, we got that one. Then we got this one. So I think this is the newer one is a 2009 euro. €1. There you go. €1. It's a penny looking. It's a copper looking. But look, that magnet sticks right to that bad boy. Well, it sticks well to that one. And then I have this one. And that's a one something or another. Oh, man. It's so hard to do this. It wants to... Ah, man. I really hate this. Huh. Yeah, we'll get it closer then. Now you can see it. It's a 1 cent. See that hummingbird on there? The Republic of, and I gotta get my old eyes out here again just to look at it. Not much on foreign stuff. It's the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. All right, but look at this. That one is not magnetic. And this other one is. And they're the same color. About the same size. And then we got this one. This one's a newer Canadian, I think. Let me check here. Nope, not Canadian. This one is a 1992 $2 coin. That's a toonie. Yeah, I think it's a toonie. No, this one is a Mexican coin. Yeah, Mexican coin. $2 Mexican coin. That one is see, they're all starting to go to that steel surrounded brass kind of thing. There you go, just like that. So that's those right there. That's yeah, I thought it was a toonie at first, but it's Mexican. So we'll put all that foreign stuff together. I'm not a big foreign coin collector unless it's silver, of course. But I have a whole bunch of other ones in this bag here. But these are all in 2x2. Somebody took the time to put them in 2x2s. And these are all non-magnetic, so I think there's maybe some silver in these. I have to look everything up and check. I think this is a 2 franc. Yeah, it's a French. I think that's 2 francs. It's a 1950s 2 franc. It's a French coin, and then I got what this one is right here, and I'd have to take it out of the plastic, and I don't want to do that, but it's a 5 franc coin too, but I think this is Netherlands. Not sure. No, Belgium, sorry. The other side is non-remarkable, so that's why it's in that plastic. I'll take it out and put it in a 2x2. Here's another Panamanian coin. It's an 82. And that is really proofy, buddy. That one's really proofy. I don't know. Some people collect Panamanian stuff. That's a really proofy one. Then we got a 57. What is that one? Oh, shit. I got to move it around so you can see it. There you go. 5 Pietas. And I'm not even sure what that one is, buddy. Let's get the old eyes out again. Wow. 1957 Francisco Franco Carrillo de España. Por la G period de Dios. I have no clue where that one comes from. No, I got no clue where that one comes from. South American Mexican. There you go. There is a French. What is that? 20 francs. Kind of looks like it. Let's see. 64. Shit. $0.20. 20-cent time. Centime. Yep, that's French. Okay. Most of this is French, I think. Here's a 10 centime. Or a centime, or whatever you want to call it. That's a 10. That one's got the lion on it, so that one's kind of a neat one. I don't know. Some people collect foreign stuff. I do not. I get it every once in a while. Come on. There you go. That's got a neat line on it. And then we got an 82 copper something or another. I don't know what this one is. It's really hard to see. We got to rotate it around this way. That one will take the old eyes. It's a shilling, I think. Man, that one's hard to see. It's a cruiser, an 1862 cruiser. I don't know where it's from, but it's a cruiser. I can make that out. Here's a 1977 $5 it says on it, but I'm not real sure about that. It says $5.00. So I'm not sure if that's a $5 coin or what. But that is from, oh, it's got a nice sailing ship on the back. Portugal. That's a Portuguese coin there. Sure, be upside down. Why do they always write on them upside down? See, it says $5.00. And it does have a nice sailing ship on the back. Sure, upside down again, you son of a bitch. And you know, some of these coins, I think, could stand to be cleaned, but I'm not going to be the guy to do it. And that's a Barbara Falkenval. It's a 10 RE, whatever. That's a really weird coin there. Good morning, Adam Hartman Made. How are you, buddy? A 1947. It says Big Cat. Well, no, it's Asian of some type, whether it's Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, or whatever. I don't know. The only thing I can make out on this thing is I thought it said A something. No, it looks to me like Chinese characters. I cannot make that out. And on the front, it says Big Cat, but it looks to me like a dragon and not a cat. However, I could be mistaken. It looks to me like a dragon, not a cat. I don't know. I get these coins in token. That depends. Here's an Italian coin. That's a 10-cent coin, I think. Yeah, I believe. Italia, 10 cent. You tell me. Come on. There you go. See on the bottom where it says C, period, and then 10 on the other side. I think that's 10 cents in my humble estimation. 1939. It still looks pretty good for a 39. Not too bad, anyway. All right. Well, that's all the foreign crap I got up here. And you notice that all of that stuff right there, none of that stuff is magnetic at all. So it's either copper, silver, brass. I still think this is the best looking coin I got for foreign. at Panama. Look at that uncirculated proof coin. That actually should probably be graded. But man, oh man, is that one pretty. Anyway, all right, that's my foreign crap that I got laying up here. I don't know how much more I got out in my safe, but I got more. I know I do. But I think most of that stuff is silver that I've actually verified. I'm sure some of this is, but let's see. That's a new Canadian quarter there, and the rest of this is silver up here. We got Walkers and Mercury dimes, and what else is up here? Got Walkers. Oh shit! Well, those are some barbers there. These are Balboas up here, and we got. Oh, these are Balboas. Okay, those are Balboas. What the hell are these? Oh, these are the exhibition coins, I think. If I remember right, I think I got two of them. 1893. I think I got two of those. One's actually in a capsule. United States of America, $50. It's the Columbian Exposition. That's what it is. I got two of those, so I don't know. Those are kind of neat. Those are up here. I got some barbers up here. I was thinking of selling. I got some war nickels up here, Mercury dimes. Yeah, I was thinking of selling some of that stuff, but it just depends. I gotta look stuff up and get stuff put together if I'm gonna sell anything. So I gotta do the research. There you go. That's what I got. John Jacobs is here. Big Nasty Steph. Adam Hartman, AZ Coins, Second Chance. Good morning. How are you? We were just looking at some foreign stuff. All right. As long as we're here, let's move the foreign stuff over there. Here's some of the other stuff I was thinking about getting rid of. I don't know. These are all the Standing Liberty quarters. And I got to look up values, but I did, I don't know how many damn slicks I had, but I think $3 worth of slicks here. $3 worth of slicks. And then these right here, I can see dates on all of these. And what I had was 225s P's, I think. 226s, one's an S, one's a P. 227s are both D's, and 229s are both P's. That's what I got right there. Now I just got to go through and look up what they're worth. But other than that, that's what I got for Standing Liberty quarters. I'm not a big collector of them, but I have some. I figure if I can, if I buy them cheap someplace and then sell them, resell them, I don't know. They're silver, so I don't really care. But so I got those. And then we had this many, I think, Mercury dimes. I don't even know how many dollars worth of dimes I got there. There's a few. Get up there. Get out of the way. And then I got, I think all of these in 2x2s yet. Come on. Right out the middle. There you go. Yeah, I got all those in 2x2s yet. And there's some decent ones in there. Some are marked and some aren't. 41, 45, 42. Damn, man. 44, 42, 34, 44. That one is pretty there. We're going to look at that one. 42, 43. Here, you want to see a pretty one? I got to look and see if it's got bands on it, but here, you want to see a pretty one? There's a pretty one. Almost looks like it's got full bands, but let's see. Wow. We got to get down and dirty on this one. The groove in the middle band is a little worn. You can see where it's supposed to be. But other than that, that is perfect. Other than that, that's perfect. Other than that, that is perfect. You take a look at it. See if I can get it to focus. Come on, there you go. See, the middle band is just a little bit worn in the middle where that groove should be. If I could get it closer to focus, I don't know if it will. There you go. See that? That's not bad at all. That's a damn nice dime, in my opinion. But all right, those are the Merc dimes. And we already looked at the SLQs and those there and those there. Those there. What do we got here? Those are the Balboas, I think. I think these are the Balboas. Oh, we didn't look at the. I think I got. Yeah, I got the snowman here. There's a half Balboa. And I think I got the quarter Balboa. And I think I have the 10th Balboa. And the reason I got them is because they're 90%, but upside down, of course. So I got the snowman for Balboas, which I thought was kind of neat. I don't have any more than that, though. But then, you know, the only reason I got them is because they're silver. They're 90% silver, so what the heck. So that's why I keep them. Now, what we were looking for, we were looking barbers, I think. I know there are some big barber collectors out there. I got that one. I got a 1909 barber. Come on. Focus up. So we got the $50. I don't have the snowman here. I got the quarter. And then I got a couple that aren't in 2x2s yet. 1898. Ah, fat fingers. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I got one more. But I don't have 1909. I don't have a smaller one. I should have, but I don't have. That's all I got for barbers, though. But I know there are barber collectors out there. I just got to look up values on this stuff. Because I don't know what the value on this stuff is. And I suppose I could go to eBay and check there and see, but I don't, I guess we got a few war nickels. We got a few, no, these are buffaloes. And I know there are some buffalo nickel people out there. You know, guys wanting to fill books, girls, guys wanting to fill books. And I don't know why that one's in a little separate bag by itself, but it is. Really hard to hold these little guys and see them worth a shit. I still got 4 legs, so I don't know. Oh, I got a war nickel in there. That's maybe that buffalo's by itself because it was the only one I got. See, it's a war nickel. Hold up, I'll just have to read them to you. Gonna make it too hard to. And then we got, I got one in the wild, and I got. Let me see. That's a P. That's a D. This is a P. Come here, god damn, man. There's an S. And there's another S. So, yeah, okay. And now I know why it was in the bag by itself. That's a buffalo. That's why. That's a buffalo. That's why. Just in the nickel bag. And these are all war nickels. And I think I keep these. A lot of times I keep these just to show my daughters what could be in their change. If they just pay attention to their change. If they, and I got some Indian head pennies and stuff like that, but just to show them what could be in their change, and if they would take a look at stuff. Yeah, there we go. There's Walkers, there's Colombians. I think that's all I got up here to sell, I think. I mean, plus all that regular silver that's over there, but I may or may not get up one of these days and sell it. There we go. We got all that stuff put together. We got to put these dimes back in a bag. But yeah, I got some decent, very decent mercury dimes. So really decent mercury dimes, to tell you the truth. But to me, you know, and there are collectors who collect nice, brilliant, uncirculated, graded, or could be graded coins that I don't collect that way. I just collect them for the silver. If I get them cheap enough, then I buy them. Blah blah blah. You know how it goes. But I don't. I don't go through. I don't think I've had any coins ever graded. I think I have one coin that I sent to somebody to have graded. I think one coin, and that was a Canadian fish scale nickel. And it looked like it had a double die strike right down the middle of the back of it. So I had somebody send that one in for me. Because to me, it looked like it was, and I had him look at it too, and I'm going to have him give me a report back if he sent it in to ANAX or what he did with it. But it was a really big die strike right down through the middle of the back of that coin. And I thought that should be graded because that old of a coin with that much of an error on it should be graded. But anyway, there you go. There's my new cigars. This is my new box. Arturo Fuentes Grand Reserves. Grand Reserves. Like I say, they're only a $9 cigar, $8.67 cigar. But you know, I got the box for $167 or whatever it was. So I was going to try them. I like Arturo Fuentes anyway. And they're real comparable to the Punch Grand Reserves. I don't know. They're real comparable to that, but this is a longer smoke, so this is a longer smoke, so I can go with these. One of these will last me 2 days. Hey, Kellen, how are you doing? Hey, T-Rep. Yeah, you guys are going to find that I concentrate on this, and I don't look at chat all the time, and I should be, but I don't. If it was right behind me, and I had my camera sitting right up on top of my, and I could do that, except I can't move that one. I can move this one, so that's why I use this one. I suppose, yeah, the one that's right on top of the monitor that I could use, I can't move it to look at coins. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I didn't go out and check the mail. I just wanted to thank those people. Yeah, you can tell by looking at my notes how I keep notes. And then, if you were, and I'm going to bet most people are like this too. This is a pile of notes that I have to go through because, you know, different streams, different days, different auction, and I just pile them up. But anyway, I wanted to thank all these people one more time. Beans Bullions, Steve looking for silver, especially Meg, Stack Ann, Jeremiah Nichols, Ridgeway, John Shaw, Oregon, Mark Thompson, Daryl Sager, Massman, Second Chance Stacks, Margaret Moore, Adam Hartman, Christina Carabulius, Daryl USA, Bill, Chrissy, and Frosty for donating to my fundraiser for the Green Beret Foundation. And then all the panel members who put up with that and put it up on their live stream. Steve looking for silver, of course. It was his stream, and he had the donation information pinned to the top for the entire stream. Second Chance Stacks, Angry was in there, Angry Warrior Tiger Box, Mad Stacker, Oregon Stacker, Stack Ann, Gremlin, and $1 Million Meg, one of the biggest sweeties you'll ever know. And there we go. We're over $400. We think got a couple days to go yet. um, made twice what my goal was. Actually, we were over that, and I'll try and round that off to $500. So, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, for all the birthday presents. It was a wonderful day. Like I say, I'm not old until next year. That's just like, yeah, if you want a beer, I'll give you a beer tomorrow. You know, tomorrow never comes, and next year never comes, so I'll never be old. We'll see you guys, all right? Take it easy. You know how this shit goes. We'll see you, all right? Bye.